All right, so let's talk APLD or Applied Digital. I am currently in a $12 strike call that expires on March 20th of 2026, and we're currently sitting at 1091. So I'm looking for a move up $1.09 to hit my strike price, which I honestly feel is relatively guaranteed, especially since we have this gap all the way up into $15, and this $15 was just in June. And we have yet to be able to break below $9. And there is a gap on the daily chart from $7 to $8, which might get filled, but when you give yourself a 200 days to get there, to make that $1.09 move, then things are kind of looking up. But let's take a look at these 1-day levels. I have a 1-day level at $6 and a 1-day level at $11. We can see that this level was support right here. We see this move up. This one was resistance. We see this move down. So we were trading between $6 and $11 from November to March. And then we had a bit of a downtrend coming down here, and then since April we've been coming back up. We haven't made a new low, which is good. We've been making higher highs and higher lows. We had a really aggressive move up from the end of May to the beginning of June, and now we are consolidating. We made a bit of a downtrend, and now we have this consolidation range from $9 to $11. So coming down to the 4-hour, I have I have 3 4-hour levels here, and we'll get into everything that's going on around here. But first, the 4-hour levels. As you can see, this was support, and then we hit this 1-day level, and then we see it as a resistance once we came down to that 1-day level or below that 1-day level. We came back and it became support again, support again. So a key level right here at $6.50. This 4-hour level, we've got this level acting as resistance up until we broke straight through it right here at the beginning of June. And then I have this 4-hour level, which is also the bottom of my consolidation range at $9. We can see that it has served as support just once. It's just the lowest point of the current range, but we see it serve as support here at $9. But more importantly, we have been ranging between this $9 and $11. So if we come down to the 1-hour chart, I also wanted to have intra-range support. Well, this intra-range just turned into support today. But before it was resistance. We can see we couldn't really get above it. We got a little bit above it, but it really causes these giant pushes down. And this was support until it became resistance, and then now it's back to being support. But today, we got this move above this 1075 4-hour intra range resistance. We broke above it, and now it's serving as support, as you can see right here. So I am thinking that it would be really nice. I'm not price action. It's important to understand that. But let's say if I were, we've now pushed back above $11, and it was really hard to hold that above $11 here, which came at the end came on June 27th. But now we've pushed back above it a couple times, and so I would like to see a move to $11.50. But it can also return back to its consolidation range. But if it returns to its consolidation range, then it will probably continue using this 1075 as support, which I would like to see it do. And if not that, we do have this 4-hour pretty strong trend line, since it's a 3-touch trend line right here on the 4-hour. and it doesn't have that much data behind it. It starts on July 11th, but we have this trend line going, so maybe we might see like a pullback to the trend line or just to this resistance level and then a move back.